purple tissue paper or blue tissue paper. It looks like blue, it's actually purple here. Right, double layer, single layer, and then just a single layer of the actual blue, or what I call purple. In fact, it looks purple here, but it looks blue in the screen. Now, can you see that?
Yes.
Now, those three things are, I can see in my setup, and I put one glass lying down on its, lying down on the table, and the other one, which is the jam jar, which I was just showing you a minute ago, has got water in it. And I can see the coloured tissue paper through the glass that's lying down and through the little jam jar that's got water in it. So that's going to come into play when I paint it. The objective of this lesson, I'll just say it once more for the benefit of the two people that have come in just now, we're looking at clear water and clear glass and the impact that has on colour when you're looking at the colour through the glass. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, all I have been explaining to the others while I've been waiting for you is that if you can possibly set your tissue paper up so that it's very clear initially there's just two colours tissue papers. In my case, this is a purple and this is a yellow. But the double yellow over the white, you can see as a nice clear yellow. Double layer of tissue paper over the blue creates a sort of greeny colour, greeny yellow colour, like olive. And then there's another colour here, which is more of a sort of grey colour, which is where there's only one single layer of tissue paper over the blue rather. And then the blue absolutely is a pure colour. Now, my glasses are set up in front of me on the tissue paper organised like this. All right? Is it okay if I move on?
Yes. Thank you.
Having got anybody not got their setup done? Okay. I'm going to move the tissue. These are just some scraps I had just to talk about that. The next thing is I have actually, well, this is a drawing that I did of my friend Chris's, who's with us in the group as well, yesterday. I haven't drawn mine up yet. I'm going to do it when I've finished explaining to you what to do. But the next step for all of you is to ensure that you have your drawing on your watercolour paper, like I have here, and the main subject should be, I think, located in the bottom 2/3 of the page, and have your page, if it's more suitable, like in the case of Chris's, it was better to have it in portrait format. That's where the paper is as if you were going to do a portrait of a human head. If it is more suitable to have it in landscape, then obviously have your board in landscape and draw the subject from that, with your paper round that way. I'll leave it to you to decide. It's obviously depends on what fits best with you and how you've arranged things. Now, I just repeat this. I'm afraid my iPad is not cooperating this afternoon, but in this one, we had a glass lying down on the tissue paper and this little carafe standing up here, this glass carafe. And in the case of my still life, I would have put water in here, in the carafe, and so that one object's got water in, and then the glass lying down obviously hasn't. Okay? If you've done all that, then obviously draw it all up and keep the line very light on the watercolour paper, because it's easy to damage the surface of your watercolour paper if you press too hard with your pencil. Some people in my group are confident enough to paint directly with their brush and not need a pencil line, but I don't think this should be the rule for everybody. And I certainly think when you've got a situation where there is what we call foreshortening, something's lying down, and in this case I'm looking at sort of the end of the glass up the stem into the bowl of the glass. It's a tricky piece of drawing, and it's very easy to draw it incorrectly. So just be careful. And I think, you know, rather than mess up the thing, just do a light outline to help you with the subject before you go ahead and paint. Or do it on in a sketchbook so you've worked the shapes out. We're going to start in terms of the painting with the shape that's got water in it first, okay? And I will explain about the mixing of colour in a minute. I think I would like everybody to get going first of all, and then I can address people's needs as we go around the class.
Very light gray.